Hey, what's going on? This is Stephen C. Raffel, the OMAD man. I am an OMADaholic. For people that just discovered my station, I eat only one meal a day. I'm from the planet of Omadia. I'm the OMAD man, only black coffee or water all day long. This is what I used to look like. I got to go over these things. I know I got a lot of fans out there that see my show over there. Look at that. You could. It's just, I was huge. There I was, oh my God, to over 200 pounds. Okay, now I'd like to say, pause this and subscribe because I've got, in a couple months, I got like over 410 subscribers or 9. And like and subscribe, put all that kind of stuff, everybody knows about that. Let me go over the basics before we get into the fun, okay? You just take one plate and you just put a little food on it. If you put too much food on it, you're not going to lose weight, even if you eat once a day. You could get fat eating one meal a day if you stacked your thing like this. But to start, it's just, you know, if you start and you're really starving, you could put a lot of food for the first couple of days, but then just start reducing, okay? I want to say, if you look at the bottom of this, I have a Patreon channel. What that is you could help support this station, and this is my ministry. I just got done with a 48-hour fast. I do 23 hours, then I eat, then I go 23 hours, then I eat, and but usually but I went for a 48. I went from 200 pounds down to about 143, and by January 1st, I will be weighing 135. And then I'll go from 135, 137, 135. I'll stay on and see how I feel. And let me just tell you, if I stay and eat one meal a day, I will be so thin and so happy. This is supposed to be Freebird. 'Cause I'm as free now as a bird now. I was just walking around before my show. I like to get hyped up. I don't no cream and sugar in your coffee, just drink water. I was just walking around, and I was walking past the cheese section and the cracker section and all the processed foods. And can I get an amen? Well, it's Sunday, so I got a little bit of amazing. Oh, mad how thin I am. I used to be a fat man. Oh, but now I am a thin man. Now I'm like that. Look at this. One day I will put my all the way back here. I'm thin. I'm happy. Here's the, somebody get all these questions. Some from my iPhone, some my computer, some I can't even keep up with. But somebody says, are you keto? Are you keto? You know, and if I got down to my original body weight, somebody would, and I was 8 pounds, somebody would say, well, if you did keto, you'd be 7 pounds. But what I want to say, yeah, you need a little bit of carb, 20 or less, whatever. Little bit of carb, little bit of protein. You know, if you even peanut butter or chicken or whatever you want, a little bit of fat, and just, you know, people say, can you please show us your food? Well, you know, all it is a plate, like about regular size plate, and a little bit of food. If I want to plateau and stay, I was like 145 for like a month because I didn't care. I thought it was thin enough. You know, I got skinny DMs. I have 30s right now. I used to have like a 38 or 40, and they were stretch pants. But the OMAD basics is just, you gotta eat at the exact same time. Now I'm gonna repeat the same thing all the times, because repetition is the mother of skill. There's this one old preacher guy, and he kept giving the same sermon every day, and then so the elders went up to him and said, you know, you're saying the same sermon every day, and he goes, until they start doing what I say and applying it, I'm going to continue it. So some of the things, the principles I'll be doing, but this is a channel for weight loss motivation. And another thing, one thing I kind of have I went to a plant store, and out of 100 people walking around, everybody was so overweight. You know, these preachers out there. Well, praise the Lord, you got to get right with God. Why don't they get right with their amount of food? They're so huge, most of them. You know, I just don't understand. You know, when we used to go to McDonald's as a kid, and my dad, which was a pretty big guy, in the 70s. 54, even though I look 34. No, I'm just joking. I film it purposely like this because I'm bald. I'm just joking. Okay, so, but we used to get fries. It was about the size of this, a little cheeseburger, and this 8 or 9 ounce drink. And you sit there and you ate it. That was your lunch. Nowadays, it's like a double. Would you like a double size of this? Or would you like a 32 ounce drink? Would you like the big fries? And then when you're done, you're still hungry because they put all those chemicals in your food. You think those CEOs, do you think that they're eating all their food? Okay, and another thing. So basically, if you want to reduce, and if you're at a plateau, let me tell you, are you being honest with yourself? Because are you putting too much food on the plate? Are you just eating too much cake? You gotta wait at least 8 weeks. No, yeah, 6 weeks. If you haven't went down, then you have to re-examine it. Just put if you have think about it this way scientifically. Kick yourself. If you're in the 6th grade and you're in a science class and you have a big fat cat, you put him in a room and you feed him once a day, but a small amount. In a month, you're going to have a thin cat. It's simple. But, you know, if you're hungry, oh, wow, you're going to be hungry. If you want to lose weight, you're going to be hungry. Now, I like to say, this is supposed to be my clock. Your stomach has a brain, like I've said. It's gonna know. If you snack in the morning, I just went to a social meeting, even though it's only 7:35, go there, check in with some guys sitting around. Some lady comes and brings some donuts and croissants and candy and stuff. So he goes, what do we got? Opens up, starts eating. Well, stomach is going to remember that. So tomorrow at 7:32, he's going to want, he's going to get hungry again. You need to eat once a day. It's got to be at the same time. Somebody just asked me a question. He goes, well, what time? You know, I have all these different work hours. The best time for you to eat, mine is 5, so I could not think about food. The best thing is I don't think about food anymore because I tried Weight Watchers, it didn't last. I tried Overeat Anonymous, and it didn't last. I tried so many things. And that was G diminished chord for dramacy. Like, you know, like in the soap operas, Helen, what are you doing with him? Where? Okay, a little bit of a music theory there. Okay, so I talked about a plateau. I have something called Patreon, so go down. You could help support the station. This is my job. My job! My wife's going to kick me out, so I got to make some income. Okay, well, I used to teach. I had 75 students. Now I got like 10. I could teach online, but I don't have the passion for it. Okay, now let me tell you something. This is the most important thing. I'm going to make a little song about it right now. I don't want to do a blues style. Okay, watch. This is the most important lesson. If you're hungry, embrace it. If you're hungry, because hunger equals weight loss. Your body could either burn sugar, you know, have sugar, cream sugar, or any kind of pasta, macaroni and cheese, pizza, burritos, any fast food. It could burn fat or sugar. If you know, eat little carbs and then or fast for a day and you get rid of all the sugar, it'll start burning fat. It'll start eating. It's called autophagy. Autophagy. That's when your body is eating your fat and you're using so hunger equals weight loss. Hunger equals weight loss. Okay. Just wanted to tell you, and another thing, don't tell anyone. Like I always play that Warner Brothers song because keep it a secret. Like, hello, my baby, hello, my darling, hello, my ragtime gal. That little frog. Keep it a secret because everybody will say you can't live like this forever, eating one meal a day. Well, You say potato, I say it's too many carbs. You say tomato, I say tomato. Yes, you can't eat 1 meal a day for life. You better call the whole thing off. You could eat 1 meal a day. At least I am for life. Today is my 5-month anniversary. So please leave me some comments and say congratulations. Now, are you sluggish? Listen, I could be on a fast. The only thing that makes me hungry is eating. But if I want to do a 48 or 72, whatever I want to do, I always eat 1 meal a day. But if I turn on the television and lay down, I'm laying down and it's going to tell me that I want a snack. I don't care what I eat if I sit there and watch TV. So go find something to do. Recently Jim over at Beating Obesity, said, James Brown was the hardest working man in the entertainment industry. And he said, Stephen, you are the hardest OMADian working. So I will do the show every single day to motivate you. And I will motivate you. I will clarify you. I will give you some ideas. Okay, I like to fool around, play the piano, but you know what? This video has been going on for 11 minutes, so, I'm going to say a lot of the same things over and over, but autophagy, I was eating every day. I would eat anything. All day long I was eating. Look at that, I still check my diabetes numbers, but I don't have diabetes. My numbers were awful. I had a heart attack, which everybody knows. Okay, let's see. I would just want to say thank for all the people. Please leave comments. You can go check out my Patreon channel and help support the thing because I'm going to do this every single day. Black coffee, and just want to show you real quick. I don't care if you're rich or poor. Look, there's John Travolta. There he was, fat and thin, gained about 100 pounds. There's that guy, 40-year-old virgin, fat and thin. There we have a fat preacher. Get back in there, man. Okay, there we have the guy, John Goodman or whatever, fat, thin. Too bad I don't know what it's gonna do for you. There's me when I was real fat and I didn't look at my. Okay, there's Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers weighed, I think, 132 because it was like 1 was I, 4 was 40, love, and then so he's 143. I love you. It cured my bipolarness. It cured my ADHD. Oh my God, look at my hair. Look at my teeth. Look, I was so fat. Okay, thank you very much. The fat will come off tomorrow. So you got to stick on OMAD. One more day. It's OMAD. It's OMAD. I love you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Got to leave you all behind and face the truth. I was a fat man, now I am a thin man. OMAD, OMAD, can you do this all your life? Yes, you can do. Okay, enough fun. You know what, you guys? Thanks for my subscribers. Pause. I will do this every single day. Give you motivation. All right. I like you. I'm the OMAD man. Burning up my fat here every day. I like you.